Mr. Holm.
Hey.
Well, hello. How are my friends doing today?
Good, thank you.
Great.
Lovely.
How are you?
I am quite well. I'm kind of excited for this school year to begin.
I agree, yeah. Would it be okay if Prisha and I asked you a few questions today about how Advisory Day is going to work and what we can expect from our teachers?
Oh, sure. I don't have all of the details, but I can do my best.
Great. So on Wednesdays, which are the advisory days, are we just supposed to work on our own while you have meetings, or?
Not exactly. So we're definitely going to have meetings, but there's a mandatory attendance period in the morning for 30 minutes. And that's where we'll do some school-wide stuff and maybe some other things. But then for most of that day, you'll have time to work on your own things for our classes, but we will be available to talk to you over online if you need any assistance.
Great.
Yeah, and you're in my physics class, and you have some questions on your assignment, and you're like, what should I, oh, I apologize. I didn't know what, this must be a sign. Should I use it? You're in your room with your homework, you're upset, struggling to figure out what this teacher said, but you have to finish today 'cause it's due. I'm on the Zoom, it's a typical Wednesday morn. I've known about physics since before you were born. I'm here ready, willing, able to help you. You're frustrated, not excited, need assistance, I'd be delighted. Jump on the Zoom, say an awkward hello. Next thing you know, your problem's gonna go. Don't you see that I'm available to answer questions that you have, and I want to feed your curiosity about gravity.
Oh, so if we need help finishing assignments or understanding anything, we can talk to you.
Oh, totally, yeah.
That sounds great in theory, and that kind of seems like the end of last year. But in March, I already knew all my teachers. I think it'll be awkward trying to get help from someone I barely know.
That's a totally fair point. Sometimes even getting advice from someone you know can be awkward. So I would just say it this way. Sometimes teachers are more afraid of you than you are of them. So I would encourage you to be courageous. And yeah, those first couple conversations might be a little awkward, but after a while, it's going to feel very normal. A little bit like this. Because we want you to be there. We don't want to just sit there all day on the whatchamacallit, on the interwebs by ourselves. Sitting here all alone, hoping someone will show. The clock is ticking so slow, but then you join my day. You tell me you are confused, help you out with some clues, figure out what to do, and we both smile and say, that was a big win. We can do this again. Next time you're struggling, come on by and we'll get through it. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. I'm here for you, so come by daily. I don't care if your video's hazy. I'm here for you, so come by daily.
Wait, so teachers actually like it when we come and ask for help or even just say hi?
Yeah! You don't think we got into teaching because we like the smell of whiteboard markers, do you? We're all about the young humans. That's what we live for. It's so...
I guess I could try that, but do I have to turn my camera on? I would rather just keep it off and not be visible.
You know, sometimes I feel that way too. But think about it this way. Have you ever been out to lunch with a friend and they're just constantly on their phone and you can't even get their attention for anything?
Definitely. It's quite annoying, to say the least.
Right. Now imagine that you're out to lunch with somebody else's phone and that's all you see and they're not even there. That's sometimes how it feels just looking at a screen. You know, so it's a lot to deal with. And, oh. I guess I have to. My screen is covered up with empty squares. I hope there is really someone there. 'Cause it's so wonderful when someone hears what I say. I know you would like your independence, but I need to see my humans in attendance, and all my loneliness quickly fades away. When I see your face, so much joy comes in my day, 'cause it's amazing when you're visible. And if someone smiles, the whole class improves for a while. It's so amazing when you're visible.
So it sounds as if you enjoy singing off.
Yeah! I mean, you are such dynamic people with fascinating stories and interesting experiences and wonderful expressions. We want to see those wonderful faces.
That all sounds good, but come on, Holm, be honest. Isn't this year going to be pretty terrible?
No, that's not what we're doing. Now, think about it. If we imagine that this year is going to look exactly like the beginning of last year, then that could be frustrating. That could be disappointing. But we're on the verge of something new. I think it could be energizing. I think we could find out some really cool things. So my picture for this year is I imagine that I'm like a caterpillar, right? And I'm crawling along, and for years we've been caterpillars, and we're just kind of nom 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 chomping on these educational leaves, knowing what to expect, doing the same things over and over again. And this year is different. This year we're like in our cocoon, and it's dark and it's scary and a little bit lonely, but we can break out of it. We can spend this year taking care of that cocoon, and when we bust through, we're gonna fly. So I don't think it's going to be easy. I think we're going to have some challenges. I think we're going to have some hard times, but I also think it could be amazing, and we could find some really beautiful experiences together. Do you have other questions? Are you waiting for something?
Oh, I just assumed there'd be a song coming.
Don't know where you would get that impression.
I mean, we've already come this far.
Okay, but for this one, we're going to have to work a little bit harder. Instead of imagining yourself as a student, I want you to think of yourself as a caterpillar. I've got no hands, just crawling around and eating plants, trying to find the perfect branch from my cocoon to be attached. Yeah, 'cause life goes on and on and on. This old me will soon be gone, yeah. In the cocoon I metamorphosize, saying, hey-oh, watch my legs grow. I want to celebrate my change in life, saying, hey-oh, here my wings go. We're gonna crack this shell, let the light inside, and when we emerge like a butterfly, know it might be hard, but if we are kind, we will make it through like a butterfly.
Okay, so let me get this straight. This year will be a lot different, but we can become butterflies.
I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Prisha. It's 4:30. We've got to go.
Oh, wait, I have more. I could do this all day. Overwhelming. Kansas homepage. All these assignments.